Harrisonburg is updating its bicycle and pedestrian plans and is looking for citizen input. Tomorrow night, a public input meeting will be held. It is not a public hearing, but an opportunity for citizens to review a draft of the bicycle and pedestrian plan and provide feedback. The city says it is committed to adding bicycle and pedestrian facilities to new projects and to identifying opportunities to improve the bicycle and pedestrian network within the city. And joining us now to discuss the plan is Ton Dang of the Harrisonburg Department of Public Works. Ton, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Now, the city just received a perfect score for biking and walking resources. Tell us about that.
Yeah, this was a survey that was conducted by Bike Walk Virginia on different localities in Virginia and what kind of resources they had available to the community for bicycling and walking efforts. And we showed that we had a bicycle and pedestrian committee which citizens can join that meets quarterly, as well as an ordinance that requires children under 14 years old to wear a bicycle helmet. We've received transportation enhancement grants. We've built some new shared use paths and Rocktown trails, which was highlighted in that survey as well.
I got to ask you, though, as a citizen of Harrisonburg, when I saw that release about bicycle and pedestrian resources, I said to myself, there is no way. I mean, I have to walk my kids in the street. How can Harrisonburg have the perfect score for biking and walking resources? How is that possible?
Right. Well, the survey just really shows that Harrisonburg is on its way to developing these facilities. It doesn't mean that we have those facilities, as you have pointed out, but we have the tools, the citizen commitment and partnerships. This committee, if anybody wishes to join it, it's on the Harrisonburg website, the city website, and citizens can provide us feedback that way.
What percent of the city that could be sidewalk is sidewalk? Any idea?
I actually don't know that number, but I will share with you that just recently the city's Design and Construction Standards Manual was just updated. That was on September 8th, adopted by City Council, and we now require sidewalks on both sides of the street for all new road construction projects. That is by new private developers, and we've come a long way because years ago we didn't require sidewalks at all on any side of the street, so that's kind of an example of us moving forward.
And then it went to one side, and now it's gone to two sides.
That's correct.
For new construction.
Right,
okay.
Yeah.
Any luck? You hear a lot about stimulus funding, and you might have thought, geez, if Harrisonburg has all these neighborhoods without sidewalks, why didn't they just try to get some of that stimulus money for building sidewalks and lay down some sidewalks? Did they offer any of that? I
haven't seen anything, and haven't been shown any stimulus funding opportunities that were specifically for sidewalks for our localities. But the city has received some stimulus monies through, for example, the U.S. Housing and Urban Development, which funds the Community Development Block Grant Program, which we've already applied for, and will be constructing sidewalks on Gay Street in the Northeast neighborhood. So that will be forthcoming next year, construction, and that's an example of where stimulus monies has come down to us.
What do you want to hear from residents at this public input meeting tomorrow night?
Well, we want to hear both comments, feedback, telling us what they need, what they don't see, what they would like to see, but also comments of support to see what they like in the plans that we've drafted up.
What would you point to as recent successes for the city?
The new Port Republic Road project, for example, has a shared use path. The third phase, that's between Neff Avenue, East City limits towards the new hospital.
Is that built already?
Yes, that's completed. That has a shared use path on it. Actually, it's not in the city of Harrisonburg, but VDOT will be continuing that with their phase of Port Republic Road all the way out towards the new Rockingham Memorial Hospital. Linda Lane, that was completed last year, that's where the new Skyline and Smithland schools are. That also has a shared use path on it. So all our new road construction projects always take sidewalks and bicycles in consideration. And safe routes to school, Keister Elementary School, people should start seeing some progress, actual digging in the dirt next year, next spring.
Okay. I want to thank Ton Dang with the Harrisonburg City Department of Public Works for joining us, and we want to give you also some information about the plan. Now, the Harrisonburg Bicycle and Pedestrian Plan public input meeting will be held tomorrow night from 6:30 to 8:30 at Thomas Harrison Middle School on West Market Street. Please come anytime between 6:30 and 8:30 p.m. And now let's send it to Mel.